Let's head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
Hello, my name is Nolan. I'm a big Browns fan, and I had a question about wide receiver fit. As we have problems with our wide receiver core for like a wide receiver 3 or possibly 2. I was thinking of a Brandin Cooks trade of how we can get somebody to fill in that third spot. We have David Bell, Michael Woods, and Dalen Ball in our team too. What do you think that could be a good, valuable trade to get him? Thank you. Bye.
As always, appreciate all of the voicemails. Quincy, Cooks is a guy that had some success with Deshaun Watson. He wants out, doesn't want to be a part of a rebuild. If you get him for, I don't know, third, fourth round pick, it's worth. I don't think he's going to get a first or second round pick for Brandin Cooks.
It changes because, like, 1 year Amari Cooper goes for a 5th round pick.
Right.
But Randy Moss went for like a 4th, and he was like 27. Brandin Cooks at 29. I don't think the market is going to be hot enough for him, even though there are some things that would indicate that the wide receiver market might be hot, right? Where the draft isn't that great, the free agency class isn't that great. So the trade market might heat up, but I don't know how many teams are looking for wide receivers and how many wide receivers are going to make themselves available, right? Mike Evans could become available. DeAndre Hopkins could become available. There's a number of guys around the league that are very high profile that could become available. And if those guys do, that brings down the price of somebody like Brandin Cooks. So I think realistically, like, you should be able to get Brandin Cooks. Like, if we're talking about like trade value wise, like a 5th would be cutting it, but like you probably should be able to get him for like a couple 6s and maybe a 5th in the future. If you really want to do it that way, or maybe a 6 this year and a 5 next year, that should be able to do it for him. It's really about taking on that contract. And if you're the Texans, you don't want to have his contract on board anymore. So I think that's more or less where this thing's headed. Brandin Cooks is the ultimate mercenary wide receiver. Like, he is the best wide receiver to never stay on the team for more than 3 years. Like, he's been very good everywhere he's gone, and he has been everywhere. Like, it is wild that his career has shaked out like this because he's never not been good. He's been really good everywhere he's been. He's just never stuck with the team for a while. So he would be a good hire. He's somebody who's used to learning new offenses, and he would be fine with working with Deshaun Watson, I'm pretty sure.